Right now at Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory, save 50 to 70% off everything in stores and online. That's right, 50 to 70% off everything. Celebrate the 4th with dresses from $19.99 at Banana Republic Factory. And at Gap Factory stores, tees start at $4.99. Plus, save an extra 40% off clearance. Sale ends Tuesday. Search our store locator for your nearest Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory store or shop us online.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to No BS Hiring Advice Radio, which I simulcast as a Google Hangout, so it's available afterwards as a video on YouTube for you to watch and listen to. Wednesdays at noon is a time where I spend about 15 minutes with you talking about some element of staffing, because I believe most of you have systems in place that don't really allow you to be as effective as you could be. And in some cases, they interfere with your ability to be successful. So like I said, I take about 15 minutes speaking with you as an HR professional, as a hiring manager, as a small to mid-sized business owner, to talk with you about ways that you can do things differently. Now, this show is brought to you by two sponsors. The first one is Audible. And if you go to audibletrial.com/The Big Game Hunter and sign up for a free trial of Audible, you can get a free download of an audiobook as part of that trial. And I know you like audio. You listen to this podcast. Perhaps you listen to my flagship show, Job Search Radio. You like audio, so why not? My other sponsor is consultingassignments.com, which is a site where you can find and fill consulting assignments, full-time consulting positions, temp to perm and contract to hire opportunities anywhere in the world, completely free. Posting a job or a resume is free. Searching jobs and resumes is free. The ability to contact one another is free. The only thing the site charges for is if you feature a job or feature a resume. It is very inexpensive, like $10 for 30 days. So again, consultingassignments.com. Now, this is a show where I want to talk with you about some of your internal workings, and really has very little to do with me as a recruiter, excuse me, but it's more focused on what you as an organization can do a little bit differently to make yourself more attractive and be more effective in your search more quickly. So where I would suggest you start off is hire a great recruiter like me, yeah! Email me at jeffalpin@thebiggamehunter.us or call me at 646-374-8656. And I am a great recruiter. Now, putting that aside for a second, I had to do my plug for myself there. But within your organization, if you're in HR, you and the hiring manager have to get together and really get clear about what's required in this job and what's really a plus. And the way to do it is with a couple of different questions. The first one is, what does success look like for this person? What will they have accomplished during the first month, 3 months, 6 months, a year? And how would they have wound up doing that? Now, the reason I ask that is when I look at a lot of job descriptions, a lot of them are crafted like menus in a restaurant. They are these huge behemoth things. Like you go to a diner, and it's like a multi-page mammoth thing. Everything known to mankind, everything known to humanity that a person could possibly consider ordering in any number of cuisines. Like what a diner knows about Italian food, I have no idea. But hey, that's the way it is, right? So I'll simply say that when push comes to shove, there's certain things that really are required and certain things that show up in your list of requirements or show up in the manager's list of requirements that a person will rarely use that could be eliminated from that requirement list. Why do I suggest that? Well, let me put it in dollars and cents. For you hiring managers who have open positions, how much is it costing you to have that job open? And how much are you hurting your existing staff by being understaffed? Don't care? Wait till the first person leaves. Don't care? Wait till the second person leaves, or they start breaking down because they're just overworked. You need to get people on board much more quickly. So getting much clearer about what really is required will go a long way towards solving that for you. And once they start seeing that there are people not just being paraded in one time, but they see someone coming back for a second interview or a third, or that you're involving them with the interview and you're being clear about what you want to screen them for, not personality. They're not equipped to figure out whether someone can fit in, and frankly, neither are you. What they are equipped to do is evaluate them for their knowledge base. What do they know? What have they accomplished? How did they do that while they were at their firm? This makes sense. Beyond that, you are kidding yourself, and you are keeping recs open for far longer than they need to be. Don't believe me? Tell me about your training in psychoanalysis and your ability as a social worker to evaluate people. Oh, you have an engineering degree. You have an MBA. Great. You have no capability. You think you do. You think you know what'll work out. But hear me out. 80% of hiring managers, a year after hiring someone, have buyer's remorse. What does that tell you, folks? You don't know what you're doing. So get clear on the basics. You can get snowed just like so many other people do. So get clear about what you really need and what this person is going to be targeted or chartered with doing during their first month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. Then be prepared to talk about what's in it for them. What are they going to learn? What's beyond money? Because you guys will have budgets, I'm sure, and as a result, you have to focus in on career opportunities. How are they going to learn or grow by being part of your organization? So again, this is preparatory work as part of the search to get clear about what's really needed, what really could be shifted from that requirements area to the plus area. Doesn't mean that when you have tiebreakers, you don't look at the pluses. You should. But at the end of the day, like I said, I stare at these job descriptions. They're like menus in a diner, and it's ridiculous. So that's step number one. That'll make it easier for you. Number two, in looking at employee referrals, most of your firms have programs for employee referrals. That's great. How do you market those programs internally? What do you do to motivate internal staff to contribute? Are you actually getting in touch with the people that are referred? Are you politely rejecting them, or are you being a jerk in how you do it? Are you communicating with the person who made the referral, thanking them profusely for doing it? When you have a tough position to fill, do you increase the employee referral fee to get the organization staff's attention in filling this job? What are you doing? Oh, by the way, if you have an extremely difficult one, are you increasing it even more? Many firms will pay $1,000 to $2,000, and they'll pay someone like me $20,000 to $60,000, depending on the job. What can you be doing differently for your own people? Gee, we'd be paying them $5,000 or $10,000. That's a lot of money. Yeah, it is, especially when someone's making $60,000 a year. And do you think you get their attention? If they actually know someone who they could refer, do you think they'll leap all over this person? Of course they will. And if they actually help you fill it, look what you've saved. A $10,000 employee referral fee is half my bottom fee. Half. So I'll say to you point blank, do things to make your own staff motivated to go out there and network and do recruiting and find people for you. It will save you money, point blank. Now, here's another thing you may not want to hear about, but I'm going to tell you point blank, it works. Especially if you're in an urban or suburban area with high traffic. And that is, look at telecommuting. Why can't a lot of your people be doing telecommuting? Seriously. Oh, we need them in the office. We have to make sure that they're doing the work. I understand that, but if they're not going to be doing the work, Well, being in the office isn't going to solve that. All they're going to do is talk all the time to one another. And in point of fact, if they're working from home, most good hires I run into work extremely hard from home. I know I do. I work from home. I have for years. It's a great setup for me. I have an office in my home. I'm very comfortable here. I can take a few minutes break just like I did when I was in the office, except the few minutes break is much more enjoyable for me, and I don't distract other people. So consider telecommuting and what might be entailed. From their standpoint, high-speed internet connection. You want them to have a webcam, not because you're going to be spying on them, but you want to be able to confer with them by Skype regularly. You want to be able to set up meetings through Skype or Hangouts in order to make, or some other product that your organization has already. That will go a long way toward ensuring that they're part of the office and part of the discussion. If they're in a field where collaboration is important, everyone having a webcam is probably already part of the routine, and thus being able to work remotely basically means they're reaching out to someone via Skype, they're scheduling a time, they're having a quick meeting online, they go from there. No big deal. More of you should be looking at telecommuting for a lot of your jobs than are. So those are three quick suggestions I wanted to offer you that will help you with your staffing. Now, let me also remind you, I joked about this at the beginning. I'd love to help you with recruiting for positions. Call me at 646-374-8656 or email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Let's speak about your open positions. I want to help your firm staff jobs. I'd love to help you as a manager or you as an HR professional look like a star in your organization. If we're not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/TheBigGameHunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you look like a spammer or scammer, except if you're a third-party recruiter. And I have a lot of great information on my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. Currently, there's a tab on the top that says No BS Hiring Advice, but all that content is being moved to the blog area. So there's a tab that says blog. There's stuff that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you be more effective. So I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Hope you have a great day. Take care.
Right now at Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory, save 50 to 70% off everything in stores and online. That's right, 50 to 70% off everything. Celebrate the 4th with dresses from $19.99 at Banana Republic Factory. And at Gap Factory stores, tees start at $4.99. Plus, save an extra 40% off clearance. Sale ends Tuesday. Search our store locator for your nearest Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory store or shop us online. Right now at Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory, save 50 to 70% off everything in stores and online. That's right, 50 to 70% off everything. Celebrate the 4th with dresses from $19.99 at Banana Republic Factory. And at Gap Factory stores, tees start at $4.99. Plus, save an extra 40% off clearance. Sale ends Tuesday. Search our store locator for your nearest Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory store or shop us online.